Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So today I finally have a favorites and fails for you guys. I know it's been so long since I shared some of my favorite products. I do have one fail for this video as well, but I know it's a little late in the month. Sorry about that, but I did want to share all these amazing products. I have an eyeshadow palette that I wanted to talk about. I wear this palette all the time, but it just deserves more love, so we'll talk about that. A new glycolic acid that I'm loving, some moisturizers that have been saving my skin throughout the winter time, new lip products that I'm loving, so many good things. So without further ado, we'll just go ahead and get right into it. I purposely didn't put my lips on yet because I wanted to showcase this beautiful lip product, but the first product, the Merit Beauty Signature Lipstick, the lightweight signature lipstick in the shade Millennial. This is such a cool lipstick. I don't own anything like this. It's very sheer, but yet it gives your lips that like blotted lip appearance. And it's just so easy to apply. It wears so nicely throughout the day. If you're that like everyday lip color lover, I think you'll love this color Millennial. It is kind of like that classic baby pink, but it does have like more of like a berry undertone. But see how it just kind of gives your lips that, I don't know, that your lips but better appearance. I love the shade for every day. It's my new favorite lipstick. I can't get enough. It's that perfect, it almost reminds me of that like 90s nude look, but it has a little bit more of like that berry, that brighter pink undertone. So I've been loving this. And if you want to bring this up a notch, if you want to add some more shine, these new lip glosses by Essence, hands down, new favorite lip gloss. Oh my gosh, I cannot get enough of these. If you are a pinky nude lip fan, like I am, you guys know I love my pinky nudes, you will have such a hard time picking a shade because they just have so many gorgeous colors in the line. These are my 5 favorites. I did swatch all of them on my Instagram recently. By the way, just go over and follow me on there because you'll be entered in a giveaway. Essence sent me out a second PR package that I'm giving away to one of my lucky Instagram followers. But I just wanted to highlight one of my favorite shades that I can't get enough of. This shade Peach Please is so beautiful. There's just something so unique about it. It's nice and opaque, so shiny. I love it. Look at that shine. I'm just obsessed with these. They feel so good on the lips. They wear really nicely. They don't have the longest wear time, I will say that, but they just feel really great. And I will say, when I swatched all these, the next day I woke up with the most buttery soft lips. So there's something about the hydration quality of these lip glosses. I love them. I love the colors. I'm so excited about this line and the prices. These are only $4, so you cannot beat the prices. All right, next up, let's talk about the Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint in an SPF of 30. This is so good. I heard about this last year and I don't know why, I just didn't pick it up. It just wasn't on my radar for a while. I think I honestly kind of forgot about it. But I was in Kohl's recently and I saw that they have a Sephora at my local Kohl's, which is very dangerous. So I had to stop in and I spotted this and I tried on the shade and it was a good shade match, so I picked this up. I have the shade Light, but this just wears so beautifully. It gives a nice little sheen to the skin, not overly dewy, but it makes your skin really healthy and smooth looking, and it wears really nicely throughout the day. It doesn't feel like you're wearing sunscreen. It has that sunscreeny smell, I will say, but it's so beautiful. I didn't think I was gonna like the cap. It has this odd little applicator with a roller ball, but it actually allows you to apply like the perfect amount, and then I actually rub it in, or I apply the rest of it with a foundation brush, and it applies so nicely, and it's just that perfect on-the-go foundation product, and you get the SPF and the coverage, which I love. I'm still wearing SPF underneath of this, but I just love that you're getting that extra SPF protection with that coverage, and you can build this up to medium coverage. Believe it or not, I'm wearing it today. I will say a lot of concealer over top of this, just, well, I shouldn't say a lot, just underneath my eyes, and then just I covered up my darker spots. But look how pretty it looks. It just covers really nicely and it feels good on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. So I really like this, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this in the spring and summertime. So good, and I was very pleasantly surprised by this. All right, next up, besides the skin tint, I've also been wearing the Pretty Fresh foundation by ColourPop a ton recently. This wears so nice. It has such a gorgeous radiance to it and full coverage. Like, it just looks so nice on the skin and it feels like nothing on the skin. Very hydrating. I just rediscovered this recently, so I wanted to give it some love. I was looking for foundations that reminded me of the Kosas foundation but wore better, so yeah, I just re-fell in love with this and I wanted to share it today. It's just so good. All right, another product that I cannot get enough of. This is my ride or die highlight, the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer. You guys, there is nothing like this highlight. I wanted to apply it today so you guys can see it. Oh, I do not have a highlight brush in front of me, do I? Okay, this Sigma brush is gonna have to work. But this is a perfect champagne highlight that is so flattering. It is just that perfect shade. It gives that like intense highlight look, but it is still somehow understated. It's so flattering. Like, oh my goodness, check that out. It's so beautiful on the skin. And I just can't get enough of it. And I wanted to give the Balm Cosmetics some more love because I don't hear about them a lot anymore. And I hope they don't go away. But you can still get this brand on Amazon. It's just so good. I love it for an inner corner highlight as well. It's just great. My favorite highlight of all time. So Dermatology is repackaging all their products, and they recently sent me out their broad spectrum SPF of 45. I've always loved this, but again, this is kind of the motto of this favorites and fails, rediscovered favorites. But I did rediscover my love for this as well. This is the best moisturizer in an SPF out there. It is so gorgeous on the skin. It literally just feels like a moisturizer. You think you're gonna get a white cast initially. It's kind of white, right? But then you rub it in. It's so silky too. It feels so good on the skin. You rub it in and it just is so seamless on the skin. And do you see that dew? It gives this pretty dewy sheen to the skin, and it gives the moisture, which I love. My skin has been so dry recently, and I've been looking for a product that doubles as a moisturizer, or an SPF that doubles as a moisturizer, and this is it right here. And I wanted to mention this because Dermatology is running a sale right now. It's a limited time sale, but it's one of their best of the year. 30% off. So good. I recently talked about my favorites from Dermatology on my Instagram as well, and this is one of them. You cannot go wrong with this SPF. Like, hands down, one of my favorite non-tinted SPFs. This is so good. All right, so speaking of skincare, let's talk about the iUnique Beta Glucan Daily Moisture Cream. Beta Glucan is such a gorgeous ingredient. It's derived from mushrooms. It has a great water retaining capability, and it really just plumps out the skin and hydrates so well. There's nothing like this moisturizer. I can't get enough. You get so much product. You get 2 ounces. It's $15. You can get this on YesStyle, Stylovana, also Amazon. I'll leave those links down below. So good. This has been a savior in the winter time. I just love this. I can't say enough good things. Fast absorbing, but super hydrating too, which is really hard to find in a moisturizer. So yeah, this is just a holy grail moisturizer. I love it. And then another favorite, I have my second jar of the Beauty Pie Triple Hyaluronic Acid Deep Moisture Cream. Don't let the hyaluronic acid scare you. I myself am not a fan of hyaluronic acid in products. Sometimes I feel like they can dry out my skin, but this product, I think it's the squalene ingredient. It is so plumping, smoothing on the skin, so hydrating. It feels velvety smooth. It's like, it has this pillowy soft, like plush texture to it that feels so silky on the skin. It almost leaves like a slip on your skin, which if you have dry skin, really satisfying. It's not tacky at all. It's just like that slippery smooth feel that hydrates your skin so well. I love it. It feels so good. So I'm happy to have this back in my arsenal. This is another moisturizer that has been like a go-to of mine. I love this. I can't get enough of the Beauty Pie moisturizer. It's so good. The Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant is my go-to when I have clogged pores, but I also have dry texture going on. My skin, again, has been super dry, so I have to be really careful with the toners that I use, and this one is perfect for dry skin. This is the only toner. I feel like I keep saying there's nothing like this product. I know that's a repeat of mine, but this favorites is definitely filled with unique products that are they're just really good. So sorry if I'm repeating myself, but there's nothing like the silkiness of this toner. I recently tried this out. I put this head to head against the new 11.8% AHA and BHA product from Bliss. I thought this would be a really good dupe, although this is like 25 bucks, so it's not even really a dupe. But I found this to be drying, and when I wore them both together on the same night on either side of my face, I realized how silky this actually is on my skin for being a BHA product. It's super hydrating, but it still somehow unclogs your pores. It's Paula's Choice #1 product for a reason. It's so good. So I just wanted to highlight this. I've been using this again, and I just love this so much. Definitely a favorite that will always be in my arsenal. All right, speaking of Bliss, I know I just mentioned this product. I wanted to mention another product by them that I just started using. I can't report on long-term effects, but I just wanted to talk about the texture of this retinol moisturizer. This is the Prevent 4 and Pure Retinol Deep Hydration Moisturizer. This is so thick and silky on the skin. I feel like a lot of retinol moisturizers don't really come along with the calmness and the hydration. Like, this has almost like a soothing capability to it. So I'm excited to continue to use this. I've really been liking it, but again, I haven't been using it long enough. Kind of an honorable mention, but not really a favorite just yet, but I'll leave this link down below. I've really been liking this and I'm excited to see the results from this. Next up, I wanted to mention a palette that I've been reaching for constantly, literally all the time. I reach for this. This is a constant staple in my makeup bag. I love this. This is the Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette. This is the perfect neutral palette. You have your eggshell color, your highlight color, your neutral tones, your more warm toned mid-tone browns, your taupier browns, just everything you need for that neutral eye look. You guys ask me all the time when I'm wearing on my eyes, and 50% of the time it's probably this palette. I love how these shades perform. They just blend so effortlessly. They're like powdery, but they're still silky at the same time. They're just awesome. I love this palette. So I wanted to mention this. I know this is on the pricier side, but I do feel like this is worth the investment. It's such great quality. It has a nice mirror. It's just a beautiful palette. I'd love to know your favorite neutral palettes down below. Let me know your go-to everyday eyeshadow palette. I'm always looking for that next best thing. So I'd love to hear from you guys down below. All right, next up, let's talk about some nail products. So I've really been getting into more nail products recently. For the longest time, I was not doing my nails. I mean, I have, let's be honest, there's not really much time, and with 3 little ones under 5, it's like it never fails. The second I do my nails, somebody needs something, a diaper change, a face wipe, you know, something. Something is happening and my nails end up smudged. So I have been using these nail drops, and these are a savior. These are by the brand Dory. Dory is the brand that became famous from that nail product Rejuvicoat. By the way, that product, I'll leave that link down below. Amazon has a deal with both these drying drops and the Rejuvicoat for I think $20. So I'll leave that link plus this link by itself. The Rejuvicoat is like the one product that actually saved my nails. It makes your nails grow so quick and it thickens your nails. I haven't used it recently, but I'm telling you that nail product is the best nail strengthener out there. It's so good. But anyway, I started using the Drop and Go again, and these drops are great. They're one of the more affordable drying drops, and they just work really good, and they enhance the drying time of my nail polish, so I've really been appreciating these. And then the Olive & June nail polish in the color Fierce and Loving. Of course, I don't have it on today. I have one of their nude shades on, but this is such a cute, like springy, just a pop of purple, but it's still like an understated purple. I just think it's really cute, especially for spring coming up. I love Olive & June. I cannot get enough of their nail polishes. The formula is easy to use. The brush is nicely shaped. It has like that round shape, so it fits just perfectly in your nail bed. I just love this brand so much. So yeah, definitely try out Olive & June if you're looking for like a no fuss nail brand. This is a great brand. It Cosmetics Hello Results Baby Smooth Glycolic Peel and Caring Oil. This was such a surprise to me. I was a little put off by it because it does have a strong fragrance, and I didn't know with the AHA, glycolic is your strongest AHA out there. I'm like, is this going to irritate my skin? But surprisingly, this is very calming on my skin, and it really does smooth down the skin. It's a really interesting product because you can see you have the oil on top and then you have the exfoliant on the bottom. It separates out. The oil is a metafoam seed oil and also jojoba oil, and then you have your glycolic acid in here, so you get the calming effect, you get the soothing, the hydration, but you also get the exfoliating action. There's not too many products out there like this, and I just thought it was such a cool idea, and it really does smooth down the skin. It exfoliates really well without the irritation. I've been waking up with really nice glowy skin. I really like this. I don't think it's going to replace my Good Genes. Like, the exfoliation action isn't that strong, but I appreciate that it makes my skin just like fresh and rejuvenated, and I just feel like it kind of just refreshes my skin and takes down that like dead skin layer, but it still hydrates my skin at the same time. But you see that glow you get from it? I would love to do a big cosmetics skincare brand review. There's so many products from them that I love, but also some fails, so I think that would be a fun video to do. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. Whew. And last but not least, one fail for the last 2 months. There hasn't been too many products that have really failed me, but I have to say the Kosas foundation, the Revealer Skin Improving Foundation, was a big miss for me. This was claiming to be lightweight and hydrating, which is what I was really excited about. Is it lightweight? Yes. It feels like nothing on the skin. It does wear really nicely, but this has no wearability. Like, this was off my skin within a matter of like 2 hours, and it's sunk into my pores, it's sunk into my texture and fine lines, just not flattering on the skin. If you have pores, this is going to enhance your pores. I just did not find this flattering whatsoever, and it's medium coverage. You can't build it up to full coverage. Not that I need that when I'm paying. So here's my thing. If I'm putting out the money for a foundation, I want it to cover all my imperfections. I still want my skin to look like skin, but I want it to cover everything. There's just too many medium coverage foundations out there that are drugstore priced that make your skin look gorgeous. So if I'm putting out the money, I want the coverage. I know that might be my personal preference, but I'm looking for coverage when I'm putting out the money. But if it makes my skin look nice and glowy and healthy, I don't know. I guess I can take the good with the bad, but this just enhanced all my texture, all my pores. Wearability was bad, so even though it looked nice initially, I wanted to hold up. It was just way too finicky for the price, and I don't think it's worth the money. So yeah, big fail for me from Kosas. I need to try the concealer. I know everybody talks about the concealer and loves the concealer, so I really need to try that out. I think I tried it on in a Sephora before, and I didn't pick it up, and I can't remember the reason why. I think I just couldn't find a good shade match maybe, but I need to try that again because I do feel like that has a lot of hype around it too, so I'm curious about that one. So let me know what you think. Do you think the concealer is better than the foundation? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. So, all right, that concludes my favorites and fails. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, head over to my Instagram to enter the giveaway for these Essence lip glosses. And yeah, just thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.